Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shanoy. If you're new here, thanks for clicking on my video and I hope you have a wonderful day. So, with that being said, today we're going to talk about the importance of having two jobs. If you don't have a degree, if your current job is not bringing in the amount of money that you want to, yes. So, today we're going to talk about like it's if you're an this videos are for LPNs, it's for LPNs, RNs and CNAs. CNA starting at the lowest level, we have a certificate. Then we have to take a license exam to get our license to work. We get the least amount of money and we wipe ass for a living. Yes, we wipe booty. So, who doesn't want to wipe booty? This is not for you. LPNs is the second level up. LPNs normally they normally work in the nursing home. The RNs know they go hospitals, they do home care, they do multiple different settings because the RNs is the just say the highest level I'm gonna go now, because then you have RNs, then you have nurse practitioner, then you have doctor and them look something there. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about nurse practitioner or nothing. We're talking about a CNA, especially CNAs. I'm gonna dwell on because I'm not a LPN and I'm not a RN. So I am a certified nursing assistant. I did 3 years in the nursing home, which I'm grateful for that experience, because if it wasn't for that experience, I wouldn't have gotten my car. So I'm thankful for that. So now I'm gonna tell you guys about the importance of having two jobs. Number one is less tax. Less tax comes out of your money. So me now, I currently work at a hospital. I used to pick up there for the whole year. The first year that I worked there, I used to pick up and I used to ask to be a sitter. Sitter, you pretty much not do nothing unless the patient is just terrible. Then you're gonna have a rough night. When I say rough, I mean a rough night. Majority of the time you have good patients that listen to you, but half of the time some of them climb out of bed, some of them are in restraints, they're in locked cuffs, multiple stuff. I've seen a lot since I've started to work at the hospital. So with that being said, I used to pick up there. The trick is when you work one job and pick up hours, Uncle Sam tax the whole of your money. When me say Uncle Sam tax the whole of your money, I mean him take with the whole of your paycheck in a one. Yes, so you make a little extra where your fee and make and add to your paycheck, it's a cut off because Uncle Sam say, no, me have to eat too. And we say Uncle Sam in America is taxes. Yes. And after the time when me file for tax, I don't even get back $1,000. I mean, if you work like a dog for my money. So with that being said, I used to work for this company called IntelliCare. Yes. So now I stopped working for the company because my old job was 2 minutes away. Then now my new job is 5 minutes away from my house. So I got comfortable knowing that when I pick up at my permanent job that has insurance and everything, I used to, it's close by. Worse, it was like in the winter, so I didn't want to drive all the way to my second job to pick up hours. So I noticed that it was an issue. If you call in and you ask to be a sitter, I say, you know what, let me pull back and rethink this. So with that being said, my let me see, my app, my credentials got expired and I couldn't pick up and from IntelliCare. IntelliCare is a nursing company that is located in Boston. I think it's in Massachusetts. Yes. Some place they say it located. Let us Google it. And with this company, everything is done over the phone. Your interview is over the phone. Don't mind me, I'm trying to pull it up so you guys can see. All right. It's in, is it Quincy? It's called IntelliCare, and they're located in Quincy. I think it's Quincy, Massachusetts, and they're open 24 hours. And it's a staffing and schedule, like it's a staffing company for LPNs, for RNs, registered nurses, LPNs, licensed practical nurses, and CNA, certified nursing assistants. So it's like, trust me, it's anyone that invented IntelliCare. I just want to say thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So all you have to do with this app is you have to call them. You tell them what you're interested in. What's this flying around in the sky, Jesus? Okay. You have to tell them what your interest, like you talk to them, say, listen, I'm so and so. Your interview is over the phone. Yes, I mean over the phone. You could even be in the shower. You could be grinding. You could be doing anything. Trust me, easy one. You could have cook, you could have bathe, you could have eat, you could have drive. Your interview takes no more than 15 minutes, because with these people, they just cut to the chase. People don't mind the kerchief for my head. I be a granny plot under this. If you know want to see my granny plot at the end of the video, me show no. But I just wanted to come and shed some light and some stuff. Let me fix my chain, my nice chain, I like this. So with that being said, you set up everything. After you do the interview now, they're gonna give you the go ahead to download an app. The app icons look something like this. Let me see. People make you show the app icon, but there is an app. IntelliCare is spelled INTELY and care, regular care, 4-letter key, care, CARE, IntelliCare, INTE. You see how me come on this I spell foolishness, for I got the internet, I got beat me bad. INTELYCARE. Yes. So INTELYCARE. Some people misspell it, and trust me, it's kind of tricky. You will misspell it too. So if you misspell it, don't beat me bad pan this. Don't be mad. If you don't beat me bad down in the comment section, just I delete it. Yes. Back to the story. With that being said, I used to get bonus when I pick up at my regular job. So now I was like, okay. When I do the maths, I only work 3 12-hour shifts at the hospital. Sometimes when I do pick up, I pick up like a 12-hour shift. I still have off 3 days. And I work 7 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. in the morning. And I work random days a week. I set my own schedule and everything. If I want to go on vacation, girl can go up on vacation, because girl set her own schedule. Yes, that's how we roll. Yeah. When I depend the whole 8 hour every day, I forget to go work. Me can't do it. Tired, I'm fed up. Fed up. Can't do it no more. Can't work with it. No. So with that being said, I started to pick up back. I said, you know what? Probably it's gonna be less tax and I'm gonna make more money when I add it up. When I stopped picking up at the hospital and started picking up 1 shift a week at IntelliCare, let's just say COVID was still around at that time. COVID was still around, but like I personally, I didn't really have to work with any COVID patients when I started to pick up back with IntelliCare. They mostly send you to nursing homes. So you have to bear in mind. Say, listen, if you're a lazy person and you don't want to work for your money, don't even bother to download the app and sign up. Okay, if you're lazy and you don't want to work for the money, even if it's an 8-hour shift, darling, you got to know, you got to do what you got to do. Yes. And I don't see the point in pulling multiple 16-hour shift when you can pick up a shift on the IntelliCare app for $20-something the least amount of money I've seen them offer, the least amount of money I've seen them offer from I started picking up back, and I started working back with them from in May of this year. That was when I turned a year at my regular job that I would do work. No, that I'm a permanent job. The least amount of money I see is like 20 something dollars an hour. Trust me, no CNA without experience is not gonna make that amount of money. No CNA with 4 years is gonna make that amount of money at a regular job. If you make that amount of money, leave it in the comment section. But I don't have the privilege to make that amount of money with just a certificate for wiping rear end. Yes, spreading the cheeks, wiping the crotches, wiping the bottom and floor. Yes. So I said, you know what, let me try it back for this app, because guess what, the fun thing about it is everything is done over the phone. You call them at any time. They're open 24 hours. You call them anytime and they'll get back to you. Yes, and most of the time you get them. Most of the time you get them. With this app, you have multiple shifts. You can set your rate. Let me go on the app and walk you through, like explain to you what they have on the app. All right, so with this app, you have a filter. In the filter section, you have minimum rate. So when you do minimum rate, you set the amount of money, you set the least amount of money you're willing to work for. Yes. So with me now, I set during the week, I set mine for like 26 or 28, $29 an hour, because I like to pick up the shifts that pay $30 or more. If they don't have any shift for $30 and I know I have to work for $29 and so forth, I pick it up. I try to pick up at least twice a week or once a week. It all depends on my schedule. And the next filter they have is, they have minimum rate. You set the rate. We spoke about that already. The next filter, the next stuffing filter they have is the distance, the maximum distance willing to travel. So you set your mileage on your phone. If you know you don't like drive like me is a good girl. Me afraid of the road. Because I will stop at the stop sign and I count my tree and I count 1, 2, 3 and people behind me are blow me. And I saw you're supposed to, that's how the way I was taught to drive by Louisa. Thank you, Louisa. Thank you. Big up yourself. My second mother. Yes. So I'm afraid of the driving and I don't want to drive far. So I set my mileage at like, I think this is 5 miles. This is 5 miles. I set it to like 5 miles or probably 15 miles. Which you don't know, girl, not drive so far. The place that I pick up with them is like 11 minutes away. And people don't take the highway. I'm afraid of the highway. Me afraid of the highway. Worse than you have to merge up on the road, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I can't do it. I'm afraid bad. So I set my filter to the minimum amount of money I want to work. And then I set my mileage that I want to, the mileage, the farthest distance I'm willing to travel. Then you select the days that you want to work, and you select the type of shift you want to work. If you want to work, if it doesn't matter to you, you can select. What I did, I selected Sunday straight back to Saturday, because at any point I know I'm not gonna pick up an 8-hour shift when I know I have to pull a 12-hour shift at my regular job, because I work only 3 12s a week, which in that is a blessing. Me no know, I will never in my life, if I have a choice, people don't mind, I have a pimple come up and I have to put to the ointment that the dermatologist gave me, because they said if I pop it I'm gonna get a scar. So I have some ointment on it from what was given me by the dermo. So I choose Sunday to Saturday. I choose every day, because occasionally, but I'm not gonna work. I am not going to work 12. I'm not gonna pick up an 8-hour shift when I know I have to work a 12-hour shift. I am not gonna do it. I can't do it. I'm not gonna operate on 4 hours of sleep only. That cannot work. Then you pick up, then you select this type of shifts you want to work. So it's either morning, evening, or night. Morning shift is 7 to 3, evening shift is 3 to 11, and night shift is 11 to 7 a.m. 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. in the morning. And let me see what else is here. And they said eligible license shift. So it's optional. You just say, listen, show you the shift, show you the states. Only shifts that come up on your app is the state that your license is in. So if you live in New York and you only have New York license, do not put it for all shift, because you know you don't have no New Jersey license. So when you go drive go New Jersey, you go work for that, no make no sense. So, and then you click, you select, what me attack to Jesus Christ? Then you select show results. People, this is where it gets interesting. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have never made so much money in my life hourly with another company. Yes. The shift that I picked up, the least amount of money hourly I've worked for with IntelliCare is, I think it's probably $28 or $29 an hour. The most amount of money I have worked for with IntelliCare, I got paid $42 an hour. And listen, I only went to college to do a 6-week course. I only went to college to do a 6-week course in certified nursing assistant. I only have a license to work in the state of Pennsylvania to wipe ass. So if you're going to give me almost $30 an hour, maximum, like minimum that I will work for, like over $20 an hour, like 28 and so forth. And the maximum I've seen so far, and I'm sure they were paying more money during COVID. Because you know, Corona, she did come, Corona here, she me I gonna call it, did come and just clean out the place. Yeah, everybody just drop like fly. Me ignorant for Corona, hopefully she no come back. No, me is she'll come back again. Me tired of her. You can't go back where you come from. Me tired of this. Me can't do this no more. I'm fed up of this. Yes, so the lowest I think I've gotten for a shift is $28 or $29 an hour. Which I said, I try to pick up shifts that only offer $30 or above. And the highest I've made with them is $42 an hour. So with that being said, it's optional. I don't see the point in picking up overtime at your regular job. And I forgot to top it off. You see, when you get there, you pick up the shift. The app is so convenient. You can be in bed and you're like, oh, I feel good today. I'm off today. I have nothing to do. Let me open this app and see the amount of money they're offering. I went to work for IntelliCare at a particular location. You see, before I left that location and I checked the status, I checked the app and I was like, let me see how much they're offering for like Saturday and Sunday, because I picked up Friday. People, I saw $40 an hour. Remember, bear in mind, girl don't have student loan. Because girl does not. Because listen, if my grandma mix up, just bear with me. I do not have a student. I don't have student loan paying off. I am not a registered nurse. I am a certified nursing assistant. Yes, we do the core work. Meanwhile, the nurses give medication in certain, like when you work at certain places, the nurses will help you. At the nursing home, half the time, they cannot help you do nothing because they have to give medication to 30 patients and they have to stand at a cart for like a couple hours straight. Me cannot do it. Once me done I sit down, my back will give out, my spine will give way. So, if you're going to pay me $30 an hour, that some LPNs don't even make $30 an hour fresh out of school. Some RNs, I think RNs will make that amount of money because I've asked a new RN how much she made and she told me 31. So if I can make the same amount of money at RN, a registered nurse is making hourly, working full-time at a particular job. I'm happy, glad bag boss. Of course, me go work. I'm not a license. Me not have no license. I'm not a degree. You know, registered nurse have them degree, them have them associate, them have them bachelors in science and nursing, and them will pass summer there. People, yesterday when I saw the $40 an hour, my heart dropped. Which in my heart, I wanted to pick it up and I didn't. But I didn't. Because that's good money. When I calculate the maths, it was like $40 and a couple cents an hour. When I calculate it, I would have made before tax $321 for just 8 hours. So I'm just saying this to motivate someone. This agency, this company, you can make a lot of money with this company. And you work when you want to work. If you have like health issues and you know you can't manage it, it's not for you. Because half the time you go to the nursing homes, this is the next thing. You see, when you work at your full-time job and you know the people them at your full-time job and nobody can talk to you because you're higher up and you have seniority, you have this and you have that. You see, when you pick up yourself and you go to a nursing home, half the time they will give you the most shittiest assignment ever. And guess what you have to do to motivate yourself to stick through the shift? When anyone at that facility tries you, you pick up your phone if you do not remember your hourly rate, and you look at it and you use that hourly rate to motivate you. Tell yourself that. This is what I tell myself. Practice this if you work agency occasionally. I tell myself that, listen, I am going in today and I'm going to make this money. And with making this money, some of them knows that you get paid more than them. So they will give you an attitude. For what reason, I don't know. And if for some reason they give me an attitude, I swallow my saliva like this. I'm going to give you instruction. I said, swallow my saliva. And I say a prayer and I close my eyes. And I'm like, Shanoa, you know why you're here. You're making such and such an hour. You do not have a degree. You don't have an associate degree. Nothing. You don't have no formal degree. Girl, you can do this. You remind yourself of how much you're making hourly. And you do your job. You don't complain about anything. When I tell you do not complain about anything, I mean you do not complain about anything. When you go there, if it's not another agency Do not tell people that work at the place permanent how much you make hourly. It is not going to end good. Yes, they will give you a hard time, and then when you do snap at them, they will blacklist you from that facility. I'm saying this to put on all my nursing assistants. If you want to make money, look into this company. Definitely. And the sweetest part of it is you get paid every Friday. How nice is that? How nice is that? If you don't want to work any weekend, you don't have to. How nice is that? Can life be much better than that? Eh? You pick up the shift. If you don't feel good in the morning and you don't feel good in the evening and you feel good and vibrant in the night, you pick up 11 to 7 and you go to work. Once it's the rate that you're looking for, sometimes you cannot be picky. Let me tell you, sometimes you cannot be picky because guess what? It's an agency, and at the same way how you watch the app and you pick up on a certain day, it's the same way someone else, another worker, is going to pick up. And probably the person lives in the same area you do. So you have to be cautious. If you know that you really need the money, don't wait out to pick up the shift. Someone else would grab the shift. You have to keep that in mind. Yes. And what else do I have to say? You get paid every Friday. So if you want to work like a Monday to Friday week, like you will get paid that weekend. As long as you do it like constantly, like every week you work Monday to Friday, with the amount of money that they're gonna give you, you can make over $1,000 a week. It all depends on how much on the hourly rate, and you just do the maths with the person with payroll and be like, listen, how much tax is gonna come out of this if I work how much days? So you can probably work, and they only have 8-hour shifts. They only have 8-hour shifts. Hopefully they'll start having like 12-hour shifts. I would do that and just be done for the whole week. I would just do that and just pick up 1 shift a week. Last week I picked up 2 shifts. And that is why when I only had Tuesday off, so I worked Sunday, Monday, I was off Tuesday, I cleaned and I cooked and I washed and everything. And I worked Wednesday, Thursday, and I picked up Friday. Because I got paid over $30 an hour to work Sunday. $31 an hour I got paid and a few cents. On Friday when I picked up, I was at work Thursday night and I saw a shift for $35 and so forth. Listen, people, don't sleep on IntelliCare. You can make this money. This money is a lot of money. A lot of money. So, it all depends on if you want to work. You can't go to people them place and do a sloppy job. You cannot go to this agency and do a sloppy job. They will report you. So, if you're going to go and you're going to pull yourself, it no work. So if you're gonna go and you're not gonna work, you're gonna change them one time and then everybody, when they come back, everybody wet up and piss up and smell like shit. And you left wipes on the floor, you left dirty diaper on the floor, you leave clothes on the floor. If you're not a tidy person, not a good worker, do not pick up yourself and go to people them place. Go work. If you know you don't want to work, don't go there because they will blacklist you. Them will blacklist you. So when you pick up, them will reach out to you and say, listen, darling, you can't work this again. And now they're setting up, now they have daily pay. So it's optional for you to get paid as you clock out. Yes, every time you finish the shift, you get your money. Yes, which in that, I think that is more tax. But it all depends on what you want. So I don't see the reason for no one to be working at a facility that they have to be pulling 16-hour shift every freaking day. You don't need to do that. If you don't want to work for 2 weeks, you don't have to with IntelliCare because you're your own boss. And if you're a good worker, you can do it. If you are lazy, sloppy worker, it's a go keep up. It a go run. It a catch up to you. Because they're not gonna tolerate that. They're not gonna tolerate it. Trust me, you have to work. Use the hourly rate to motivate yourself and you can complete the shift. If I can do it, you can do it. Yes. When I pick up a one shift, I get like $180 something for 8 hours. And when I put that on my regular paycheck from my full job, half the time almost $1,000 it come up too. So you can save, you can pay your bills and so forth. So I'm just giving you all the details you need to know. I will try to link the website. I will try to put the number for IntelliCare at the bottom in the description of this video, and you can check it out if you want to. If you're too lazy and you can't take the stress, I know for you, it's not for you. So with that being said, guys, I hope this video helped someone in the nursing field. And listen, it's not for me alone, it's for you. If I can do it, you can do it also. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I know it was like a lot of information to take in, but trust me, each one help one. Yes. If you know of a company where you see you pay money, do your thing, darling. Do your thing. See? The weekend from Saturday this week, Saturday and Sunday, all of the shift them are $40 an hour. $40.17 an hour. And I don't have a degree. And if you don't have a degree and you can make that amount of money hourly, why not? If you don't want to, you're just lazy. You're just lazy, but once you have your CNA license, sign up with IntelliCare. And have a good night, have a good day, have a good evening, have a good morning whenever you watch this video. Thank you so much for watching. I am out. People, go make the money. Please go make the money. Money that if you make, go make the money. You don't need to work on a kilo to save 16-hour shift. Go work an 8-hour shift and make $321 an hour. Yeah, go make the money, people. Don't be lazy. Don't get comfortable at these places that is not paying you shit. Yes. Bye, people.